CanadaPost is one of the prime postal operators in Canada, originally known as Royal Mail Canada. With the ELEX WooCommerce EasyPost Shipping plugin, it is now easy to integrate CanadaPost to your WooCommerce store effectively. The plugin helps to integrate mainly 4 shipping services: UPS, USPS, FedEx, and CanadaPost. The plugin not only helps to fetch the real-time shipping rates of all the services, but it also helps to generate shipping labels. With its seamless integration with WooCommerce, the EasyPost plugin makes it work quickly. Let us get started with the steps to get the plugin up and running on your store most quickly. After installing the plugin, you can see that the first thing you need to obtain is the real-time rates from the CanadaPost. To obtain it, you need to activate the real-time rates in General Settings. Also, do not forget to set your address details of the store before we begin with the shipping plugin. Also, before we go ahead to place an order, ensure that the product dimensions are set on your individual product page. Once it is enabled, you need to obtain the API key from EasyPost. To obtain the same, click here and obtain the EasyPost credentials. Also, select the API mode on which you want to work on, either test mode or the live mode. You need to place the right API key depending on what mode you want to work on. Check out the link in the description to know how to obtain the API key from EasyPost. Once you are done with it, save the settings. Next, we go to Rates and Services, where you can enable EasyPost services, UPS, FedEx, CanadaPost, or USPS. Here we want to enable the CanadaPost shipping services to see the CanadaPost services on the cart and checkout page, so we choose CanadaPost here. You can also set the zip code and the sender state code and country. Also, enable the estimated delivery date. Then save the settings and move to label generation. Label generation settings help to print your label in the desired format, preferably we choose the PNG format. Also, don't forget to enter the sender details here. Next, we move to the packaging section and then select the default one in the settings. Choose your packing methods and then save changes. Also, don't forget to get the plugin activation API license key and email to kickstart the process. Learn more about the ELEX plugin installation from the link given in the description. Once you have set it all, you can place an order in the front end from your store and you can see the CanadaPost real-time rates with the estimated delivery date along with the shipping methods generated for your order in the cart and checkout page. Once the order is placed, you receive an order ID for the same. In the back end, from the WooCommerce dashboard, in the Orders section, you can generate packages and then generate the shipment for your order. Upon shipment generation, you can see the order tracking number here and the shipping label generated for the order. If you are using the add-on for return label generation, you get to see the auto-generated return label on the order. Upon clicking here, you can see the label is generated for your order. The label will contain the address of the sender and the receiver. You will be receiving a tracking number for your order, to track the transit of your order. Suppose you want to return the order, you can also make use of the ELEX WooCommerce EasyPost Return Label add-on, and generate the return label. To do this, click on the order and choose how much quantity you want to return and then generate the return shipment. You can print the return label for the order here and affix it on the order. This is the simplest workflow for obtaining the CanadaPost real-time rates and also track the order and print shipping labels. Now let us take a look at how you can set the plugin in detail. Firstly, you enable the real-time rates to obtain the real-time CanadaPost rates for your orders in the cart and checkout. In the General Settings, you can tick this Debug Mode checkbox to find the errors. You can also see the warning generated by our WooCommerce EasyPost plugin, helping you diagnose the bugs on your own. By enabling Debug Mode, you can trace the issue using the log. Once enabled, you can see information about debugging at the top of the cart and checkout page. You can obtain the API key for your EasyPost plugin by clicking here. You get the test and the live mode API keys, and you can use it accordingly. Remember to use test API key only for test mode and the live API key for the live mode. Next is the Rates and Services Settings method title, which allows you to set a custom title for the EasyPost shipping method. This title will be visible on the cart and checkout page under Shipping Options. Methods Available to is the field that allows you to select countries for which you want to offer the EasyPost shipping method. There are 2 options again, all countries or specific countries. By default, it is all countries. If you want to provide the option to select the desired countries, you choose specific countries. The zip code is used to enter the zip code of the sender, used for calculating shipping rates. Sender country is to select the desired sender country. Up next is the estimated delivery date setting. It shows an estimated date on which the package will be delivered to the given shipping address. You can also enable the days on which the delivery can be set as well as the cutoff time. If the order is placed after the cutoff time, then the next working day will be chosen as the shipping date. The next setting is the carrier and rate settings. If EasyPost fails to return any shipping rates, the fallback rate setting upon entering a value will offer a fallback rate for shipping so that users can check out. Leave it blank to disable it. Rates type lets you select retail, residential or commercial rates to offer for the customers. The residential rates are usually higher than the commercial rates. EasyPost carriers, here, you can select the desired carriers for shipping. To get CanadaPost shipping rates, we choose CanadaPost here, as the shipping carrier. On choosing, you can see the CanadaPost services in the Services section and also on the cart and checkout page. In here, other than the services, you can provide price adjustments in terms of amount value and percentage value. Next in the settings is the label generation settings. The label generation settings in EasyPost lets you print your label in various formats like PNG, PDF, ZPL and EPL2 formats. Popularly used is the PNG format. If customers want the shipment to be insured, then they need to enable the insurance option while checkout process. There are 3 choices again in insurance: customer choice, mandatory, and no insurance, which are self-explanatory. Next, you can choose the label size. By default we choose default. Upon enabling the signature option, it ensures a secured informed delivery. In case you are dealing with bulk shipments, then choose the default domestic and international service for bulk generation of domestic and international shipment labels respectively. This label generation is processed in the WooCommerce orders page. If there are no shipping services defined for an order, the default services defined in these settings will be taken into consideration. Origin address and sender address are again important factors to be configured. You need to enter the sender details with the address, email ID and phone number. The return address checkbox, on enabling, lets you add another address if you want to return the item to another location. Next in the settings is the packaging settings. Our WooCommerce EasyPost Shipping plugin provides 3 methods for parcel packaging. They are: pack items individually. In this option, each item in the cart is packed separately. Total shipping cost is calculated by adding the shipping cost for each item. This option is selected by default. Pack into boxes with weight and dimensions option. If packing items individually do not suit your business, then you can define custom box sizes under Box Dimensions section. All the cart items are packed into custom boxes defined in Box Dimensions settings. The best fit box is automatically chosen from the defined boxes while packing. This is the recommended option as it is cost effective. Here we have 2 options: volume-based packing and stack-first-based packing. For further reference, please follow the link in the description. The third option is pack items based on weight. Here we specify the box's maximum weight. And additionally, you can choose to pack heavier items, lighter items first, or pack purely divided by weight. Hence these are basic settings to get WooCommerce CanadaPost shipping rates, labels, and tracking details on your WooCommerce store. Now let us take a look at some of the add-ons you can make use of in your WooCommerce store. If you want to generate CanadaPost labels in bulk, then you can make use of the ELEX WooCommerce EasyPost bulk label printing add-on. Learn more about the add-on from the link in the description. Tired of manually creating shipments and generating labels? How would you feel if you could automate the label generation process and receive the shipping labels via email? The ELEX EasyPost Auto-Generate and Email Labels add-on lets you generate CanadaPost labels when an order is placed or based on selected order status. You'll receive a copy of the shipping label via email also. Learn more about it from the link in the description below. Hence we have covered all the basic settings to be done on the EasyPost plugin to set up WooCommerce CanadaPost shipping on your WooCommerce store. All these will ease your process to obtain real-time rates for your orders as well as generate labels effortlessly for your shipping purposes as well as track your orders efficiently. Learn more about the ELEX EasyPost plugin from the links provided in the description below. Thank you for watching. Go subscribe to our YouTube channel and social media channels.